Hey yo, what is up, legends, and welcome back to another day of Game of Thrones. Guess what? We have another wedding today, and it's been just as awful as all the others. I say in this video, are we ever gonna get a nice wedding where everyone comes along? Everyone's got really nice gifts. Everyone has some really nice pork crackling for dinner, and then we have a nice slice of cake each, and everyone goes home. The bride and the groom make glorious love that they want to do, and everyone goes home happy, heads attached, PPs attached, and nothing ever happens. Something tells me I'm not going to get that. But look, legends, I am absolutely loving this season. I feel like I just have to quickly say, when some scenes come on and I make some kind of certain jokes, they are just totally that, just jokes for entertainment. And please don't get it twisted in that I am still absolutely loving this show. I see why so many of you absolutely love it, and it has hook, line, and sinkered me in as well. Even into this season, I am still absolutely loving it, and it is one of my favorite shows that I look forward to it on the days when I get to sit down and actually watch it, and I'm always really engrossed in the story. But look, legends, I am so grateful that you took the time to watch this along with me, and whatever you all did today, I know you did give it your best. And that's always all that matters, and I'm always super proud of you guys. So thank you so much again, and I think without any further ado, let's continue this season of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. A boat? Not Gendry. Did that boy ever make it? Damn, this dark as hell. Jorah! That poor fisherman! Huh? We're just gonna steal his boat? Oh, okay, we're gonna pay him. That's alright then. It's obviously still rough, but why do they film this so dark? Oh, damn! Yo, what's Varys thinking right now, bro? He's like, I told that motherfucker, and now he's been taken from me. I went all that trouble for nothing. Oh, and this is Jaime and Bronn, who are...
Is that Estamont? Hark, said Jaime. The Sapphire Isle.
Ah. Well, they're just saying that to show me that he's thinking about Brienne?
Why no Lannister sails?
This ship's sailing to Old Town. We'll get off earlier, not far from Sunspear. Row ourselves to the Dornish shore in the night.
You ever been to Dorne?
No?
I have. The Dornish are crazy. All they want to do is fight and fuck and fight.
You should be happy to go back then.
Okay.
There's nothing like a good fight to get you in the mood for fucking. And there's nothing like a fuck-mad Dornish girl to clear your head for the next fight. It's how the two work together. Now, we're going to be doing a lot of fighting, I'm sure. Well, I am. But I don't imagine we'll get to stick around for the rest. Not after we've kidnapped their princess.
We're not kidnapping their princess.
Okay.
We're rescuing my niece, bringing her back to her family.
Your niece?
I'm helping you so I can say whatever I want.
I've been doing this sort of thing a long time. I'm good at it.
That's why you're here.
I know. Why are you here? Why not send 40 of me? Or an
Damn!
army? Unlike most folks, you've actually got one.
Because I don't want to start a war.
That still doesn't explain what you're doing here.
Trying to make Cersei want me again.
If I'm putting something like this together, a one-handed man who happens to be one of the most recognizable faces in Westeros is not...
It has to be me.
You set your brother free, didn't you? I bet your sister didn't like that.
No, she didn't.
Free.
Well, if you ever see the wee fucker, give him my regards.
He murdered my father. If I ever see him, I'll split him in two. And then I'll give him your regards.
Okay.
The Iron Bank has
I
called
guess-
in 1/10 of the Crown's debt.
They're not going to see each
Given
other
the
again.
expense of rebuilding the royal
How much
fleet,
can the Crown afford?
with winter
None.
coming, half what they ask? Less?
You're the master of coin. How do we pay them?
Well, House Tyrell could front the gold, and the Crown would pay us back in time, or I'd have words with my daughter.
He does such a good job of like being that character, right? Just the absolute imbecile, or like just the butt of the joke. But it's so like such a dad thing to say.
You've already given us too much. No, we must arrange better terms with the Iron Bank.
Absolutely.
In person.
Me?
We must send an envoy to the Iron Bank, someone of importance, to show these bankers our respect. As the King's Master of Coin, I can think of no one more qualified.
I will be honored, Your Grace.
The King's expressed concern about his father-in-law's safety on this voyage. He's ordered Cimmerian to personally lead your escort.
My very own King's Guard. Please express
Safe
my...
travels, Lord Tyrell.
Of course, of course. I'll
Okay,
give
that was
your
kinda
regards, The Titan of Braavos.
He is a weird dude. That was a weird situation. I hate that motherfucker. Yeah, him. The King's Guard. I'm not saying his name. Fuck him.
Not small enough.
Yeah, get rid of Parcel.
May I offer you some wine, Your Holiness?
I think that was. Oh, this guy?
The old High Septon would have asked the vintage.
I could say that our minds are temples to the seven and should be kept pure. But the truth is, I don't like the taste. How may I serve?
All over Westeros we hear of septs being burned, silent sisters raped, the bodies of holy men piled in the streets.
Wars teach people to obey the sword, not the gods.
Perhaps the gods need a sword of their own. In the days before the Targaryens, the faith militant dispensed the justice of the seven.
Well, the faith militant was disarmed more than 2 centuries ago.
If I explain their holy purpose to my son, the king, I have no doubt he will sign a decree arming the believers you felt worthy.
An army that defends the bodies and souls of the common people.
An army in service to the gods themselves. And to you, of course, as the chosen representative of the seven.
An honor I never expected, or indeed, ever wished for.
Which is why you were chosen.
Okay.
You and I both know how the world works. Too often the wicked are the wealthiest, beyond the reach of justice. The king himself cannot always punish those who deserve it most.
All sinners are equal before the gods.
What is your goal here, Cersei? I don't
You
understand.
say if I told you of a great sinner in our very midst, shielded by gold and privilege.
May the Father judge him justly.
Him. Is it one of the Tyrells? Is that why she sent the dad away? What the fuck? What is going on? Ugh. Ah, what are we doing?
Help me! Help me! Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Sinner!
What the hell?
This is Lord Peter Baelish's establishment.
What? What?
Boy, fucker! You buggering filth!
There's a special place in the seventh hell for your kind.
Please, please, I'll pay. I'll pay all of you.
Yes, you will.
What, so they're just going around killing people now? Well, he's putting that little fucking symbol. That's going for him.
Seize him. Sinner. Get your hands off
Sir
me.
Loris of House Tyrell, you have broken the laws of gods and men. Who do you think you are? Justice.
What? That line was not cold.
Why is my brother in a cell?
I don't know.
What just happened? What? So Cersei armed all these people so they can carry out what they believe is right in the protection of the normal people. As protection for I don't know. They said they judge everyone equally. But now they're just going through and like ransacking places, killing people who they feel are sinners against what they hold. You've just given a cult power within the kingdom more power. Yeah, what I'm just going to watch.
I didn't order it.
We both know who did.
You told me she was returning to Casterly Rock.
Are you saying my mother's behind this?
She's jealous you're not hers anymore. Arresting my brother is her revenge.
Aren't you and mother getting along?
Poor Tommen, bro. Yeah, Marjorie, you let the mask slip for a second there.
Oh, my sweet, sweet king. Do you have any affection for me at all?
Of course I do.
Aw, poor Tommen, bro.
I can't bear to think of my brother locked away in some grimy cell.
I'll set him free for you.
Do you promise?
Look,
I
just
command
as I
Sir Loris be freed now.
planned.
Can I arrest him?
Well, no. But you armed the Faith Militant. You gave the High Sparrow an army.
I did. And your wife has every right to criticize. Can't allow fanatics to arrest the Queen's brother, no matter his perversions.
Then... can I tell Marjorie you have Sir Loris released?
I told you I'm not holding Sir Loris. You're the king. I'm sure if you speak to the High Sparrow, he'll release the poor boy.
No, he's not. She knows that as well. Tommen is just getting fucking played around here. He doesn't have an actual, like, good influence to guide him. Yeah, this would not have happened under Tywin. Dead! Chop his head off!
His Holiness is praying. He will not be disturbed.
Give the order, and we'll clear out this rabble.
Yeah! Chop, chop!
Kill them. Here at the step.
You'll be sending them to meet the gods that they love.
You have swords and armor. They have little clubs.
You're an abomination.
born of sin!
Filthy bastard!
Are they yelling at him that?
We'll find another way.
No! All you've just done is shown all those people, hey, the crown's meant to be the most powerful thing in charge. It gets what it wants. Now there's this other force that's challenged it, and they pushed through. You didn't do anything about it. So now they hold all the now this fucking High Sparrow or whatever who speaks to the gods is going to be seen as more powerful, more important than the literal king. So, is this what Cersei wants?
My queen? There was no way to free Solaris without violence.
So chop them up!
You're the king of the Andals, the lord of the Seven Kingdoms, the protector of the realm. And you let a band of fanatics imprison your brother by law.
Yeah!
I'm
Embarrassing.
going to speak with the High Sparrow.
Are you? When?
I don't know.
You don't know?
He was praying just now.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
I have to send word to grandmother.
Will you come back later?
I need to be with my family, Your Grace.
Of course.
Look, he's just a kid, man.
Kindly of this boy.
It's so frustrating.
Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
Stannis is still here.
Perhaps, but that wasn't Ned Stark's way.
I should have given you a son.
God, she's
Not your fault.
Whose then? I gave you
She's
nothing
an-
but weakness.
I hate this bitch. She's a gem.
So scars mean nothing to the Lord of Light.
My lady,
Her father's the Lord's chosen king, and her
Yeah,
father's
put some-
blood runs through her veins.
Respect on her fucking name. Yeah, can we just feed her to like Ghost or
You
something?
march on Winterfell soon.
We must. To beat the snows.
Once before, you put your faith in Sir Devos and left me behind. I
Okay.
hope you won't make that mistake again.
I won't. I need you.
You only need faith, my king.
And you, my lady, what do you need?
To serve my lord.
Lord Ashford.
John out here training everyone? Love to see it.
Lady Caulfield.
Oh, now he's got to do all the fucking...
Lord Smallwood.
Never even heard of these people.
They haven't heard of
Paperwork.
you either.
Whatever, you know, all the little
We
jobs
need
no one
men,
wants to
and
do.
They have so.
How many men does this Lord Mason have to send us?
More than Lord Wibberley.
Who is it?
Not him.
I know.
Bolton?
I'm sorry, but we need men and supplies. And Roose Bolton's the Warden of the North.
Murdered my brother.
We swore to be the watchers on the wall. We can't watch the wall with 50 men.
No.
And we can't get more men without help from the Warden of the North.
Nah, don't do it, John. God. That's what I love about John as well. No! Get out!
Apologies, my lady.
No, I know she only here for devious fucking behavior.
Lord Commander,
How can I help you?
come with us when we ride south. None of us
Oh,
know the
she's
coast
trying
as
as
well
well.
as you do. Its hidden tunnels, its weaknesses, its people. Winterfell was your home once. Don't you want to chase the rats out of it?
Obviously, yes, but I have a
Castle
duty.
Black is my home now. Night's Watch take no part in the wars of the Seven Kingdoms.
There's only one war. Life against death. Come. Let me show you what you're fighting for.
You're gonna show me some vision in the fire. Forgive me, my lady. I don't trust in visions.
No visions. No magic. Just life.
No! I knew it. I knew it, bro. I called this since she saw him. Yo, she, no, John! Resist!
Do you feel my heart beating?
She
This power.
serves the Lord of Light and gets a little bit of what
You
she wants
resisted,
as
and that's
well.
your mistake. Embrace it.
You're lying. This ain't gonna help me.
The Lord of Light made us male and female. Two parts of a greater whole. In our joining, there's power. Power to make life. Power to make light. And power to cast shadows.
I don't think Stannis would like that very much.
And then we shouldn't tell him.
No!
Why?
I swore a vow. I loved another.
Yeah,
The dead
facts.
don't need lovers. Only the living.
Don't you talk about her like that.
No. But I still love her.
Ugh. Uncorruptible! Yes!
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
John is time. John is time. Don't you, not get her name out of your mouth? I don't know what you're doing. Stop. This red woman's such a demon, bro. We already had a fiery redhead that we fell in love with over time. Are we not here for your one-off lustful sex, man? Good shit, John. Out here like Terry Irwin. That's Steve Irwin's wife. She already found her one. I like that John stuck to it. It was still a very cold line for her to say that. And Stannis would have been furious. I wish they would treat her better. I love her.
Are you lonely?
Just bored.
My father used to tell me that boredom indicates a lack of inner resources.
Were you bored a lot too?
I know Castle Black is no place for a child.
I like
but
it. I thought I'd be left at home. I know Mother didn't want to bring me.
Why do you say that?
Because she's mean to
Told
me?
I don't want to bring you.
God, fuck that bitch. Yeah, facts.
Are you ashamed of me, Father?
Damn. This is important, Stannis.
When you were an infant, the Dornish trader landed on Dragonstone. His goods were junk except for one wooden doll. He'd even sewn a dress on it in the colors of our house. No doubt he'd heard of your birth and assumed new fathers were easy targets. I still remember how you smiled when I put that doll in your cradle. How you pressed it to your cheek.
Is that what gave her grayscale? From the doll?
By the time we burnt the doll, it was too late. I was told you would die. Or worse, the grayscale would go slow. Let you grow just enough to know the world before taking it away from you. Everyone advised me to send you to the ruins of Valyria to live out your short life with the stone men before the sickness spread through the castle. I told them all to go to hell. I called in every maester on this side of the world, every healer, every apothecary. They stopped the disease and saved your life. Because you did not belong across the world with the bloody stone man.
This made me a little bit
Princess
emotional.
Shireen of House Baratheon.
Woo!
And you are my daughter.
Ah, that's really nice. That's what I want to see. Making me tear up in here. Good. Fuck her mum, bro. She sucks. I love that Stannis was like, fuck that. I am backing down. Her actress does a really good job as well, like conveying the emotion just through her face. Ugh, now poor Sansa, bro. Now here with the bitch boy Boltons. Sounds like a boy band. Oh, she down in the Sept? Is that the right term? So their previous family? Oh, who's here?
I thought I might find you here. Your Aunt Lyanna.
My father never talked about her. Sometimes I'd find him down here lighting the candles. They say she was beautiful.
I saw her once. I was a boy, living with your mother's family. Lord Went held a great tourney at Harrenhal. Everyone was there. The Mad King, your father, Robert Baratheon, and Lyanna. She was already promised to Robert. And you can imagine what it was like for me, a boy from nowhere, with nothing to his name, watching these legendary men tilting at the lists. The last two riders were Barristan Selmy and Rhaegar Targaryen. When Rhaegar won, everyone cheered for their prince. I remember the girls laughing when he took off his helmet and they saw that silver hair, how handsome he was. Until he rode right past his wife, Elia Martell, and all the smiles died. I've never seen so many people so quiet. He rode past his wife, and he lay a crown of winter roses in Lyanna's lap, blue as frost. How many tens of thousands had to die because Rhaegar chose your aunt?
Huh.
Yes, he chose her. And then he kidnapped her and raped her.
Littlefinger does such a good job at telling
Speak
stories.
somewhere the dead can't hear us.
Her dad's down here now as well, right?
I am.
Where are you going?
King's Landing.
King's Landing.
Cersei sent for me. We mustn't let her sniff out any trouble.
You can't leave me here.
I know how hard it is to live with people you despise, believe me. But it won't be for long.
How do you know?
Stannis Baratheon garrisons at Castle Black. He'll march south to King's Landing before the winter snows block his way. But first, he has to take Winterfell.
You don't know that.
I do. Once he liberates these lands from the Boltons, he'll rally your father's bannermen to his cause. With the North behind him, Stannis can finally take the Iron Throne.
You think he'll defeat the Boltons?
He has a larger army. He's the finest military commander in Westeros. A betting man would put his money on Stannis. As it happens, I am a betting man.
What? I'd say this, if he is betting on Stannis to win, why didn't he just take Sansa straight up to Stannis or something? Take her up to Jon. I don't understand why he brought her here and married her to the Boltons.
And if you're right?
Stannis takes Winterfell. He rescues you from the most despised family in the north. Grateful for your late father's courageous support of his claim, he names you Wardeness of the North.
But I wouldn't. Wardeness of the North.
You are the last surviving Stark. He needs you.
And what if you're wrong? What if Stannis never attacks Winterfell, or he does and the Boltons defeat him?
Then you will take this Bolton boy, Ramsay, and make him yours.
I don't know how to do that.
Of course you do. He's already fallen for you.
His father frightens me.
Oh, you should. He's a dangerous man. But even the most dangerous men can be outmaneuvered. And you've learned to maneuver from the very best. I'll return before too long. You'll be strong without me.
What? You're gonna kiss me down here
Will
with
be yours.
all my dead family?
Do you believe me?
I expect I'll be a married woman by the time you return.
Oh, this is so weird. Bro, Sansa just can't catch a fucking break. All these dudes just preying on her. Oh, okay, back to these two. Yeah. He can't help with the rowing. Okay. Oh my god.
Breakfast.
Yo, let the snake get that close? Damn!
That would have been a shit way to die.
As far as I've seen, they're all shit ways to die.
Aye. But your lot had to give the singers a good ending.
I don't care what's sung about me when I'm dead.
No? 2 nights.
I feel there's not much meat on a snake.
Sounds like a good song to me.
Sounds like all the rest.
Ugh.
What about you? What shit way would you choose?
In my own keep, drinking my own wine, watching my sons grovel for my fortune.
How disappointing. I thought you'd have something more exciting planned.
I've had an exciting life. I want my death to be boring.
That's fair.
How do you want to go?
In the arms of the woman I love.
Just
You want
because
the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, good. I'm glad someone's feeding this back to him. About his delusions.
Let's go.
The captain of that ship. What was he? Bravosi?
Pentoshi.
And he's headed to Old Town.
As I said. Why?
What's to stop him from docking down the coast and telling the locals that Jaime Lannister's in Dorne?
A bag of gold.
I'm not sure you understand how much people hate your family in this part of the world.
It was a heavy
Man,
bag.
you just take the gold and do
all
it.
kinds of oaths to get it. But you won't be around if he breaks them.
Yo, no way! That fast?
How many
Did the cup...
4.
He ratted him out?
How many do you think you can take?
1, if he's slow.
And they're on horseback.
Fucked in the ass.
They didn't see them there?
Morning, lads.
This looks like they filmed this in Australia.
Who are you? Cooper. This is Darnell.
You're from King's Landing.
Axon gave me away. Flea bottom. Whelped and whipped.
Why are you here?
Our ship capsized in the night. We managed to swim ashore. It's a near thing, really.
I thought the sharks would get us. There are no sharks in Dorne.
Jamie, just don't talk.
Shark fins. Dolphins, maybe.
Throw your swords in the sand.
Boys, there's no need for this. Just point us in the right direction. We'll find our way home.
Swords in the sand. Now!
Oh, you're gonna beat 4 guys on horseback? I mean, if you're good at throwing swords as he is, damn, that's 2, just like that. Damn it. No, the horsey! Why do they always have to hurt the horse?
That one should be slow enough.
Ah. All right, Jamie, all that practice. I wish they'd given him like a sword on his fucking arm or like a hook or something. That'd be sick. Oh, this isn't going well. Bro never watched Star Wars. He doesn't have the high ground. Well, that was fucking lucky, wasn't it? See, that's why he needs a blade or something on there.
Nice move. Luck.
Yeah.
You had a wonderful teacher.
At least he acknowledged it. Damn, they did well to pack them all up.
Always wanted a Dornish stallion. Beasts can run a day and night without tiring. We'll ride to the water gardens with a nice breeze in our face.
First, we need to bury these bodies.
Birds have to eat too.
Corpses raise questions, questions raise armies. We're not here to start a war.
Do you know how long it'll take us to dig all those holes?
I can't dig very well with one hand. Not at all, really.
What? You don't have to be such an asshole about it, bro. Poor Bron. At least digging in the sand is like a little bit easier. Who is this? They got like an all black outfit.
Mama.
Oh.
Nim? Obara?
Will it be war?
Prince Doran will weep for your father, but nothing else. We must avenge Oberyn ourselves.
Are these the sand
Without Doran,
snakes?
we have no army to march against the Lannisters.
We don't need an army to start a war. Queen Cersei loves her children, and we have one of them.
You may have a problem.
What the
My
fuck?
ship's captain, who found me in Plankytown, claiming he had information to sell. He told me he smuggled Jaime Lannister into Dorne.
He's come from Marcella. If he gets to her before we do, we lose our only chance for revenge. You must choose. Doran's way and peace, or my way and war.
This is crazy talk.
Always. Nim? Obara?
When I was a child, Oberyn came to take me to court. I'd never seen this man, and yet he called himself my father. My mother wept, said I was too young, and a girl. Oberyn tossed his spear at my feet and said, Girl or boy, we fight our battles. But the gods let us choose our weapons. My father pointed to the spear, and then to my mother's tears. I made my choice long ago.
That was like some Power Ranger shit.
But the gods let us choose our weapons.
Look at how she threw that.
My father pointed to the spear, and then to my mother's tears. I made my
That poor
choice long
captain.
ago.
All right, look, I'm sorry. I hated that whole scene. The delivery then, and I don't know if it was just the dialogue was awful, and that spear throw just took me, like, my immersion out of it so much. And I think I just hate what they're doing, the fact they're going after the princess. That was awful. Oh, back with, yo, we've been seeing a lot of the same people this episode. Why is he still gagged?
Thank you.
That's so funny.
Who are you?
Your captor.
Do you have wine?
No.
Can't sleep without wine.
Then stay awake.
You're going the wrong way. My sister's in Westeros. Westeros is west.
I was
We're
going to
heading
ask
east.
this. So he's going to
Taking me to
Dany.
your sister.
But he said to see the
You
queen.
said you were taking me to the queen.
I am. Queen Daenerys Targaryen. She's the queen I serve.
Bro, I was going there anyway.
What a waste of a good kidnapping. So happens I was heading there myself.
What business would you have with a queen?
Gold and glory. Oh, and hate. If you'd ever met my sister, you'd understand. So, now that it's clear we are on the same side, a high-born knight from the north of Westeros, down on his luck in Essos. Dragon epaulets, bare sigil breastplate.
But he figured it out.
Your Jorah Mormont. I have to ask, how exactly were you serving your queen in a whorehouse half a world away? Is it possible that you were running? Why would you be running? And why would she have sent you away? Oh, wait. You were spying on her, weren't you?
He's putting it all together.
All coming back to me. I was drunk through most of the small council meetings, but it's all coming back. You passed notes to Varys' little birds. She found out, didn't she? Found out and exiled you. Now you hope to win back her favor with a gift. Risky scheme. One might even say desperate. You think Daenerys will execute me and pardon you? I'd say the reverse is just as likely.
Damn, he's spitting facts here. Jorah! The fuck?
Everyone looks happy enough from up here.
Well, that just made me mad now.
What?
I was thinking about all the times your brother made me go with him down from the Red Keep into the streets of King's Landing.
Why?
It's a dragon
among the people. We like to
gone?
sing to them.
He sang to them.
Yes. Rhaegar would pick a spot on the Hook or the Street of Seeds, and then he'd sing, just like all the other minstrels.
And what did you do?
I made sure no one killed him. And I collected the money. Well, he'd like to see how much he could make.
He was good.
He was very good. Viserys never told you.
He told me Rhaegar was good at killing people.
Rhaegar
Interesting.
never liked killing. He loved singing.
And what did you do with the money?
Well, one time he gave it to the next minstrel down the street. One time he gave it to an orphanage in Flea Bottom. One time we got horribly drunk.
Your Grace,
Well, this is kind of nice.
his Dar is here, waiting in the audience chamber.
How many others are there?
50, 100.
Will you be joining us, Sir Barristan?
I think I can protect you from his Dar Zolorak.
I think I could protect me from his Darza Lorak. Go, Sir Barristan. Sing a song for me.
Your Grace.
All
Okay.
men must die, but not all can die in glory.
Glory.
Why else do men fight? Why did your ancestors cross the narrow sea and conquer the seven kingdoms? So their names would live on. Those who find victory in the fighting pits will never become kings, but their
Back with the
names
fighting
will live on.
pits.
It's the best chance they'll ever have.
Is that what you used to tell men before you set them to butchering each other for sport?
Your Grace, today is the traditional start of the fighting season.
I do not recognize this tradition.
Traditions are the only thing that will hold this city, your city, together. Without them, former slaves and
Oh,
former
it's
masters
these
have nothing
gold
in common.
fucks.
Nothing but centuries of mistrust and resentment. I can't promise this is the answer to all our problems, but it's a start.
What's about to happen here? Look at those rotisserie chickens. Oh, all these guys are dead. But they're using the, like, all the girls as weapons to distract them. Chop her up! Chop her up! I know they don't know. No, she's just sent them to a trap. Damn, she good. Good actress. What, you think you're gonna pull up on some Unsullied? What? How are they killing so many? And Grey Worm is here. I'm so... They've like G'd up the Unsullied for so long at how good warriors they are. How are they killing so many of them? Aren't these just random people in gold masks? Oh yeah, we can see Sir Barrister come in. Good shit, Grey Worm. Oh, I think you meant to leave it in. I don't know. Shit, though. Just pick your spear back up. What? How are so many of you letting them kill you? What? Oh, big boy Barrister's here. Grey Worm, can you keep going? This feels, I don't know, this feels kind of weird. They're not about to kill him. I was gonna say, no way he dies to a bunch of fucking chumps like this. No way him and Grey Worm die like that. Is that the end of the episode? What? What? Look. I hate to say it, but I feel like I have to say it because I'm always being honest when I'm here watching it. That fight at the end, I don't know who's choreographing this episode, but it felt like a Power Ranger fight or like something out of the latest Star Wars. All people standing around waiting instead of attacking or shit. And what the fuck? I thought the Unsullied were meant to be these fucking mighty warriors, train their whole life, and they just get done by some fucking nerds in gold masks with like basic weapons, no armor. And if my boy Grey Worm and Sir Barrister are dead there, that's how, like, I feel like they fucking G'd up Sir Barrister's skill for so long and bro just goes out to some chumps in an alley? Huh? I'm just gonna have to wait and see the next episode. I'm gonna be fucking triggered. The second episode. That's Grey Worm. So, is he dead or are they alive? He's breathing. They lived. All right, it was super confusing. Wait, did he die? What? She's gonna be so mad.
He was a good man.
Barristan the Bold, they called him.
Crossed a continent to serve me. He was a loyal friend. And he died in an alley, butchered by cowards who hide behind masks.
Yeah, I can't believe that's how he went out.
We could pull back to the Pyramid District, secure it, and use it as a base from which to operate. Then, we clean the city out. Neighborhood by neighborhood, street by street, till the rats have nowhere left to hide.
I prefer your earlier suggestion. Round up the leaders of each of Marine's great families and bring them to me.
But
that's him as well.
No, you're crazy.
Well, he...
I had nothing to do with this. You're great.
What? Actually, maybe he did. I don't know. I assumed he didn't have anything to do with it, but wouldn't it be a crazy plot twist if he did? I can't believe they did Sir Barrister like that, man. That's dirty as hell. In that Power Rangers fight. Is this down with the dragons? She's not about to feed them all to the dragons. Damn. But we don't know for sure that it's these guys, do we? That they're gonna get eaten alive?
Imelux vestrit an separ. Sepa Javireni. Ino dranje dat.
I was gonna say they don't really listen to
Yeah.
you no more.
I danje me žerio Tolion. Tolion zagon kostos dau. Kino Lorion mochadisa.
Metaphor for all of these people?
I danje zakon kostos dau.
Oh my god, that's... That was terrifying! That poor dude!
Sirieniot. Jevi che
Oh
non ti sei exon
my
dau.
god!
Jevi che non ti spattis. Jevi che non ti laudissis o senis.
How are you gonna stroke my back when I do that? This seems crap. Jorah left and it just went to fucking anarchy, man. So I assume she did that in hoping that the leader of these gold mask fucks is amongst them or something, in an attempt to scare them? But I feel like is that not just gonna make them like more mad now, or? More wanting to like get rid of you.
Forces rise against her from within and without. She refuses to
Send the
leave
Slayer.
until the freedom of the former slaves is secure. She sounds like quite a
Who
woman.
wrote him that letter?
And she's alone, under siege. No family to guide her or protect her. The last relation, thousands of miles away. Useless. Dying.
Don't say
It's
that,
him.
Maester Raymond.
A Targaryen, alone in the world. It's a terrible thing.
Mr. Raymond.
Lord Commander.
Sam, I'd like to speak to the Maester alone.
It's just such a good ring to it, calling John the Lord Commander. I love it.
How are you feeling?
Oh, like a 100-year-old man slowly freezing to death.
Ah.
I need your advice. There's something I want to do, something I have to do. But it'll divide the Night's
Wildlings?
Watch. Bitterly. Half the men will hate me the moment I give the order.
Half the men hate you already, Lord Commander. Do it.
But you don't know
Damn,
what it
I
is.
love him.
Doesn't matter. You do. You will
Yeah.
find little joy in your command, but with luck, you will find the strength to do what needs to be done.
Yeah. Fuck
Kill the
yeah.
boy, Jon Snow. Winter is almost upon us. Kill the boy. And let the man be born.
Damn, that's what I thought. Yo, I love that. That dialogue is fire. I love John's character, man, I must say.
Where are the rest of the free folk now? Where have they gone? Who leads them?
They followed Mance. They won't follow anyone else.
What about you?
Hard to lead when you're in chains.
What if I unchained you?
Why would you do that?
Because you are not my enemy. And I'm not yours.
You sure seemed like my enemy when you were killing my friends.
For 8,000 years,
You were killing
the Night's
mine.
Watch have sworn an oath to be the shield that guards the realms of men. And for 8,000 years, we've fallen short of that oath. You belong to the realms of men. All of you.
Oh.
And now everything is going to change.
It is.
Why now?
Big words.
Now, I am Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
What would you have me do, Lord Commander?
I'd have you go north of the wall.
I love his
Gather the remaining
voice.
free folk wherever they are and bring them back here. I'll open the gates for them and let them through. I'll find them lands to settle south of the wall.
They won't kneel for you, and neither will I.
I don't want them to kneel for me. I want them to fight with me when the time comes.
The day I ask my people to fight with the crows is the day my people cut my guts from my belly and make me eat them.
And how many of your people can't fight? The women, the children, the old, the sick, what happens to them? You're condemning them to death. Worse than death, because you're too proud to make peace.
Need a compromise.
Maybe you're not proud. Maybe you're just a coward.
Big coward.
Say to a man in chains.
He's gonna unlock them. Damn, this is some good scenes here. Tormund? I think I'm saying his name right. Let's be not hasty.
South of the wall before it's too late. We don't have much time, and they have less. The walkers are coming, and they'll hit your people first. I'm not asking you to make peace to save your skin. Make peace to save your people.
That's a good speech.
Most of them are at Hardhome. You know what that is?
Up on Storrel's Point. I can give you 10 horses and 9 other men. You can get there in a week.
We'll need ships.
I talked to King Stannis about lending you his fleet.
Damn, bro, this is crazy.
Right then. You're coming with me. You're the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. They need to hear it from you. They need to know the ships they are boarding won't be torched in the middle of the sea. You come with me, or I don't go.
I think John will do it. He's not like someone who sits on the back line.
You bring wildlings here, through our gates.
Men, women, and children will die by their thousands if we do nothing.
Let them die. We got our own to worry about. Less enemies for us.
But it'll be more. Wait. Oh wait, did he correct his English?
Less enemies for us.
Fewer.
I love that. Yo, I'm on Stannis is just fucking on it this season. I love it. But it's not, isn't it? Because the White Walkers will kill them and then they'll become White Walkers. So it's just more enemies for you, whereas they could be fighting with you instead of against you, right?
There is good farmland in the gift. Land that no one uses now. A dozen abandoned villages.
And why do you think the farmers abandoned those villages? Because the wildlings raided them for years. Cut them down. Just like they did this boy's people.
We've been
At least Hattie's revenge.
They've slaughtered villages. They've slaughtered our brothers.
And we've slaughtered theirs.
Facts.
I will follow you anywhere. You know that. But they killed Gren. And they killed Pip. They killed 50 of our brothers. I can't forget that. I can't forgive it.
You were at the Fist of the First Men. If we abandon them, you know what they become. We can learn to live
That's
with the
right.
Romans, or we can add them to the army of the dead.
That's what I'll be saying!
They're better than that.
I like that Stannis is watching to see how it goes. Or is he just like, he wants it to go bad, so he can just be like, John, yoink, you're with me. Oh, thank fuck. I thought it was going to be the red lady again.
Thank you. Ollie, if you have something you want to say to me, say it. It's all right.
You don't mean it, do you? Telling the wildlings you want to make peace. You're just doing it to trick
Obviously,
them.
I mean it.
It's not a trick.
They burnt my village. They put an arrow through my father's head right in front of me. They butchered my mother. Everyone I ever knew.
Yeah, that was awful. Ate them and shit.
I know what it's like to lose the people you love. I know this is hard for you. But winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
Will there be anything else you need, Lord Commander?
I get he's trying to like influence him and teach him stuff because he's young, but also like, I don't know, I feel like I don't care enough about him. About Ollie. But Pod the Rod, on the other hand, what's up? I want to see him starting to learn his knightly skills. Oh, is this, yeah, Brienne, they're watching. Eagle eyes.
She's far away from the Lannisters. This is her home. Maybe Lady Sansa's better off here.
Better off with the Boltons? Who murdered
Yeah, bitch
her
boy
mother and
Bolton?
brother. Sansa's in danger even if she doesn't realize it. Thank you. You lived here a long time?
Looks like it.
Did you know Lord Eddard?
I knew him. And his father before him.
Damn.
The Starks are gone now.
Not all of them. I know who's inside that castle.
Everyone knows. The Boltons.
I'm not talking about the Boltons. I need to get a message to her. To Sansa Stark.
She's been really forward now.
Who are you?
Someone who swore to keep her safe.
Swore to who?
Her mother.
Her mother's dead.
That doesn't release me from an oath.
You gonna help me or not, old man?
Lady Catelyn. I serve her still.
I love Brienne so much. Hopefully not the Boltons.
Come back here.
Oh, it's her.
Miranda.
Saw you staring at
Miranda.
I'm going to marry her. That will involve looking at her from time to time.
She's so jealous.
Marry me.
And I meant it. When I was a bastard named Snow. But I'm a Bolton now. What I want is no longer the primary consideration. I'm furthering a dynasty.
Do you think she's pretty?
Of course I do. I'm not blind.
Oh, the way he delivered that was fucking hilarious. God, his actor does such a good job. Man, cheeks out everywhere here.
She's pretty too. I'm looking forward to
These two are psychotic.
But don't worry. I'll have plenty of time for you.
Perhaps I'll marry too.
He'll kill you before he lets you do that.
Who are you going to marry? The stable keeper's son?
Up against a stone? I think that's just getting him rock hard.
You're not going anywhere. Unless I have to listen to more of your jealousy. Jealousy bores me. You remember what happens to people who bore me. You're not going to bore me. Are you, Miranda?
This is not a healthy relationship. Ah! Don't do that! He likes that? That's crazy! Oh man, these two. I feel very uneasy about this whole situation.
Beg pardon, milady. I've come to refill the wash basin.
Oh, I don't need...
You still have friends in the north. If you're ever in trouble, light a candle in the highest window of the broken tower.
But who...
You're not alone.
Is this the message from Brienne? Or is this someone else is helping her? Let's go, old lady! I love how loyal the people of the North are to, like, the Starks and the Stark name. Super cool. She still hasn't seen Theon yet, which is crazy. Ah, that's where the Lannisters were smashing.
I like your dress. Who made it for you?
Don't talk to
I
her!
made it myself.
Really?
Who are you?
I'm Miranda, the kennel master's daughter. May I?
Sansa.
Wonderful. The stitching. Who taught you?
My mother.
I'm sorry for what happened to her.
Thank you.
It's good that she taught you. It was a gift. Now, every time you wear something you made, you can remember her.
That's actually a really nice thing to say.
I know. It's not the same. Still, it's good to remember. Remember the way things were. I almost forgot. There's something else to help you remember. Down there.
Oh no!
What is it?
This bitch!
Spoil the surprise. Go ahead. It's perfectly safe.
Did Ramsay tell her to come do this? She does a good job as well of, like, you know, this character playing a character, the mask she has on. I thought maybe she would, like, stumble across him or run into him or something. This is gonna be awful for her. Oh, she's gone. Oh, man.
Theon.
You shouldn't be here.
This is awful. Look at her face. Ah, I just always feel so fucking awful for Sansa, man.
You smell particularly ripe this evening. Pour me some wine.
Man, at the start of the season, you told me Theon's character was going to end up like this. I wouldn't even believe it. How crazy it is.
Do you have something to tell me?
No, my lord.
Reek.
She saw me.
Who?
Sansa. Lady Sansa. She came to the kennels.
She saw you.
I'm just going to figure out Miranda did it.
Forgive me, I didn't think.
Come here.
We haven't seen him been fucking hurt in quite a minute.
You mustn't keep secrets from me, Reek. Get on your knees.
What am I doing on my knees, sir?
Give me your hand.
Okay, that's was better than where I thought it might be going.
I forgive you.
Don't give me a false sense of security.
I trust you find your chamber suitable, my lady.
Oh,
Yes, thank you, my lord.
she just has to sit here and have dinner with them is crazy. So, been killing any other families lately?
Thank you, Ramsay.
God, he's such a fraud. So fake.
My lady, we are all a family, we Northerners. Our blood ties go back thousands of years.
Look, he's staring at him like, don't you be a fuckhead.
Our wedding. May our happiness spread from Moat Cailin to the last hearth.
To your wedding.
To your wedding.
Okay.
It must be difficult for you, being in a strange place.
This isn't a strange place, this is my home.
Yeah, you silly
People who are
bitch.
strange.
Good, don't hold back. Look at him. He's so funny. I can't help but laugh, like, 'cause I'm just so uncomfortable when I look at him.
More wine, please.
Oh, no, I hate this.
I heard you two had been reunited. A fitting place for it. I like to imagine that the last time you spoke was in this very room.
Nah, he's playing games with her now.
Are you still angry with him after he... what he did? Don't worry. The North remembers. I punished him for it. He's not Ironborn anymore. Not Theon Greyjoy anymore. He's a new man. A new person. Anyway. Aren't you, Reek?
Yes, master.
That's his new name.
This must be awful
Why
for
are you
Sansa
doing
to
this?
see like that.
Because Reek has something to say to you. Don't you, Reek?
He's acted such a good job.
An apology? Apologize to Lady Sansa for what you did. Apologize for murdering her 2 brothers.
He didn't, though, and you know that.
I'm sorry.
Look at her, Reek.
I'm so
An apology
uncomfortable.
doesn't mean anything if you're not looking the person in the eye.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about what?
Killing your brothers.
Milking this. Look, his dad's like
There.
giving him
Over and done
daggers.
with. Doesn't everyone feel better? I do. That was getting very tense. You know what, my lady? What with him having murdered your brothers and the rest of your family gone, Reek here is the nearest thing to living kin that you have left.
What? He's just switched up and he's now playing games with her.
You will give away the bride. Someone has to. What better person? Good? Good?
Yes, yes, very good.
Wonderful.
Can Sansa just have a fucking... Poor
Well
girl's
then, I have some good news as well.
gonna be so paranoid about weddings.
We're going to have a baby. I'm very happy for you.
From the way she's carrying, Maester Walken says it looks like a boy.
Does that matter now that Ramsay isn't a Snow? Apparently it does. He seems to be pissed. And his dad said that in a way that was like chastising him. What? This man's crazy.
How
What
can
are
we
you
be sure?
thinking?
Sure of what?
That she's pregnant. I mean, how can you tell?
Maester Walken has assured us beyond all doubt.
This episode's crazy.
So, how did you manage it?
Manage what?
Getting her pregnant.
I imagine you're familiar with the procedure.
Of course, but how did you find it?
You disgraced yourself at dinner.
That's so rude.
Parading that creature before the Stark girl.
And if it's a boy?
You're worried about your position.
My position is quite clear. I'm your son.
Yeah, and older
Till a
than the
better
baby.
alternative comes along.
Ah. Some tension here.
You've never asked me about your mother.
Why would I? She had me, she died. And here we are.
She was a peasant girl. Pretty in a common sort of way. She was the miller's wife. Apparently they'd married without my knowledge or consent. So I had him hanged. And I took her beneath the tree where he was swaying. She fought me the whole time.
What?
I didn't hang her too. A year later, she came to my gates with a squalling baby in her arms. A baby she claimed was mine.
You
I
need
nearly
his
had her whipped.
permission to get
The
married?
child thrown in the river. But then I looked at you, and I saw then what I see now. You are my son.
That's like, I know you told that story to like try and sound cool, But that was fucking
Stannis Baratheon has an
dreadful.
army at Castle Black, but he won't stay for long.
How do you know that?
He wants the Iron Throne. And the road to King's Landing comes right through Winterfell. He means to take the North. But the North is ours. It's yours and mine.
This music's really good right now.
Will you help me defeat him?
Yes.
Okay, so Ramsay's position isn't under threat.
Is this every book there is?
Gillian Sam.
Every book there is?
In the world?
I love her.
No, there are thousands and thousands of books out there. This library's rather small, actually.
Where you grew up, were there more books?
My father's not the most literate man. They say the Citadel has the largest library in the world.
Where's that?
The Citadel? In Old Town.
Where's Old Town?
I'm sorry I don't know things.
Gilly, look at me. You know how to do 100 things I can never do. You can build a fire with wood. You can
lift
cook,
her up.
You can stitch a
I
wound.
can wash the linens. I can sweep the floor.
Well,
Why does the Citadel have the biggest library?
it's where they train the maester.
Like Maester Aemon?
I wanted to be one when I was young.
I love these two.
Instead, I became a man of the Night's Watch. Far more adventure up here anyway. I wouldn't have met you.
Yeah.
Ah, Your Grace.
What are we doing in here, Stannis?
You're Samuel Tarly.
I am, Your Grace.
Your father's Randall Tarly.
Oh, he knows him.
Defeated my brother at the Battle of Ashford. Only battle Robert ever lost.
Oh,
I
fuck!
told him he shouldn't go so far west so soon, but he never listened. Fine soldier, your father. You don't look like a soldier. I'm told you killed a White Walker.
I did, Your Grace.
How?
With a dagger made of dragon glass.
Dragon glass?
What the maesters call
You
obsidian.
know what it is. We haven't Dragonstone. Why would obsidian kill a walker?
I don't know. I've been going through all the old manuscripts hoping to find something. And all I've learned is that the children of the forest used to hunt with dragon glass.
Lady Melisandre told me that death marches on the wall.
This is so
I've
cool.
Seen it, Your Grace.
Seen what?
The army of the dead. When they come.
We have to know how to fight them. Keep reading, Samuel Tarly.
Woo! Yo, I have goosebumps. Like I've said, man, Stannis on his king era this season. Last season, you know, I was like, man, he kind of pissed me off a bit and he was always up there brooding, but up here, like he's always been leading the way, but he's having such good conversations. I love that he went in there with Sam because he personally wanted to know more and learn more and hear what Sam had seen and learned. Fuck yeah, that was sick. Sir Davos?
It's time.
Excuse me.
Your Grace.
To leave?
Wouldn't it be better to wait? When Jon Snow returns with the wildlings, we could have thousands more men.
If Jon Snow returns with the wildlings, we can't wait that long. We have the advantage, more men, more horses, all fed and rested. But every day we wait, the odds shift in Bolton's favor. This could turn to winter at any moment. We have to act now. Give the order. We march at sunrise.
I'll choose a dozen men to stay and guard the Queen and the Princess.
No need to come in with us.
It's a tough road ahead, Your Grace. Won't they be safer?
Here? Half these watchmen are killers and rapists.
Criminals.
No, they march with us.
Sorry, excuse me.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Melisandre, you're looking so, like, Shady looking so mysterious all the time.
Do you think Father will let me go down into the crypt?
Beg your pardon?
At Winterfell. All the kings in the north are buried there. Bran the Builder and King Doran and...
First things first. There's a long march ahead. Then we have to take the castle.
Is there
I
going to be
love
a
how
battle?
curious she is.
You won't be anywhere
There's
near.
enough talk of battles, Sir Davos.
Hey, how about you shut the fuck up?
Yes, my queen.
God, I hope her horse falls over and the horse is fine,
I
but
am.
she's not.
When the battle comes, promise you'll protect me.
I promise.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, turn around, lady. No one wants you here. God. They got rid of that, they beheaded that fuck last couple episodes, so they have to show me someone more
I hope
often
you
that I
know
don't
what
like.
you're doing with these wildlings. They need those ships.
You'll get them back. I swear it. Have a safe journey, Your Grace. And thank you.
Is John short? Or is like, I feel like a lot of people are really tall, look a lot taller than him. Maybe they're just really tall. Melisandre? Turn around. Look, she's like, I'm gonna get that I'm gonna bounce on it. Yeah, I am. Some point I'm gonna. It feels like they've been there for so long with us now. Like, it's crazy to watch them go. Grey Worm's still in a coma. Still mad. Oh, still mad about that.
You're still too weak. Haritovis.
Does he know about Sir Barristan? I still can't believe that happened. Yeah, all you Unsullied did not live up to my expectations, man. Maybe everyone's gonna roast me in the comments.
Are you ashamed?
Well, he feels like he's
You
failed
were
his
ambushed,
duty
outnumbered.
as a soldier.
There was no way you could have known.
This is not why. Wounded in war. There is no shame for this. I am ashamed because when the knife go in and I fall to the ground, I am afraid.
Men fear death.
Not death. I fear I never again see Missandei from the island of North.
Damn, that's hella romantic, man. He really fallen head over heels for this girl. She gonna snuggle in? Oh, this is kind of... See, I like these relationships, some of them that are like... I'm gonna say slow burn. I don't know, that they don't just like rush straight into them and they're slow and they still take their responsibilities seriously.
Deserve. If I give everyone what they deserve, I'll have no one left to rule. Sir Barristan counselled mercy when I took this city right up to the morning he died. Dario Naharis thinks I should kill the former masters and let the rest of the city fend for itself. What do you think?
You know who I'd
Your
ask?
Grace, I think that I'm not fit to have an opinion on these matters. You are as fit as anyone I know. You know why I'm here. And you know who will suffer the most if this all falls apart. So, what do you think? I can only tell you what I have seen, Your Grace. I have seen you listen to your counselors. I have seen you lean on their experience when your own was lacking, and weigh the choices they put before you. And I have seen you ignore your counselors. Because there was a better choice. One that only you could see.
She's saying just back yourself, Queen. What's our plan here?
My queen, please do not do this.
What about Vala Morghulis?
I did not want to die a coward.
This guy's character's
Apparently,
interesting.
I do not want to die at all.
It takes courage to admit fear. And to admit a mistake. I came here to tell you that I was wrong.
She just put a
I was
medal on
wrong,
herself.
And you were right. About tradition. About bringing the people of this city together.
The fighting
I will
pits?
reopen the fighting pits.
Is that gonna
men only.
Slavery
will
fix the
never
problem?
return to Marine. Not while I live.
Yes, my queen.
And in order to forge a lasting bond with the Marinese people, I will marry the leader of an ancient family. Thankfully, a suitor is already on his knees.
Yes, mommy? Sorry. Well, that's a smart move. Yeah, brother, you're getting wifed up. You're getting husband up. You're getting a wife. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, where is Gendry, bruh? Every time they cut to a boat, I think it's going to be him. Look, I'm not really happy Jorah, like, struck
Don't
him.
worry. I'll be fine. Nothing broken, I don't think. Where are we now? Not the Rhoyne. Long, sullen silences and an occasional punch in the face. The Mormont way. Let's start over. I apologize for before. My mouth sometimes runs away from me. This doesn't have to be an unpleasant trip.
I like trying to talk it out.
We're going to be spending a lot of time together on the way to Marine.
We are.
What would make our time together truly enjoyable would be some wine.
No wine.
I am a person who drinks. People who drink need to keep drinking.
Otherwise,
they're not.
the voices come back. What is
I
it?
know where we are. You're taking us through Valyria.
I am.
You've sailed this route before?
No.
You're going to bring Daenerys a souvenir from her ancestral homeland in case I'm not enough?
I think you'll be plenty.
You know what they say? The Doom still rules Valyria. What about the demons and the flames? Aren't you afraid of the Doom?
No. The pirates are.
Right. So he thinks it's going to be safe to, like, go through. Because the pirates won't come.
How many centuries before we learn how to build cities like this again? For thousands of years, the Valyrians were the best in the world at almost everything. And then?
And then they weren't.
And then they weren't. They held each other close, then turned their backs upon the end. The hills that split asunder, and the black that ate the skies. The flames that shot so high and hot that even dragons burned would never be the final sights that fell upon their eyes. A fly upon a wall, the waves, the sea wind, whipped and churned.
A city of 1,000 years, and all that men had learned. The doom consumed it all alike, and neither of them turned.
I would clap.
This feels weird. This is really eerie.
I suppose this is it then. This is what remains.
It's a motherfucking dragon. Jorah knows who that is. That's the big boy. I actually haven't learned the dragon's names. I know they have them. Well, I know them as Big Boy and Little Too Tied Up. There's something behind him. What is that?
What was that?
What is that? Swords. That's a dude.
Stone men. Don't let them touch you!
What the? These are like these zombie people that Stannis' princess had.
Get behind! One cut me free!
Oh my god! Jorah, get your sword out! There's so many! Thank you, bro. Choppy chop time. Well, they still have blood. You know what? Actually, smart play, maybe. If you can't be touched. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Ah! This is nightmare fuel. Huh? That's not the end of the episode. Why is... Oh, that was such a long black screen. He saved him.
Tyrion. Tyrion. Tyrion.
God, that was horrifying.
You're heavier than you look.
Good man, he went in after him.
Did any of them touch you?
What? Didn't it grab his foot? It spreads that easy. That's crazy.
Before. Nothing like that.
I suppose that's why they send them there.
It'd be kinder to put daggers in their hearts and be done with it.
Yeah. Why are we keeping him alive?
Thank you for saving me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed saving if you hadn't kidnapped me in the first place.
Untie this man.
So, what now?
We walk up the coast. With luck, we'll find a fishing village. Maybe another boat.
Without luck?
We've got a long walk ahead of us. I'll get some wood for a fire. Try to get some rest, huh?
That's the best idea you've had all day.
What, so now they're going to go on some other adventure trying to get there? That's not what I expected at all. Oh no. What's this shot? Is he infected? Oh, chop it off! Do it, Jamie! It's really scary music, but we know they cured the princess. And I know it seems that not everyone can be cured. That's what they're ending it on? But maybe I'm tripping. Doesn't that, I just assume they can cure it, right? That there's someone, somewhere that can cure it if they were able to fix her. Right? That would be, if bro has to like start turning into a stoneman and gets killed by someone that we know that like loves him and they have to go through that, I'm gonna absolutely rip my own heart out. All right, let's go on to this last episode. And if you're watching along with me, legends, all right, these are big, long videos. So I need you to drink your water. Keep yourself hydrated, keep your brain juicy, so we can get out of bed each day and keep the big sad away. I expect you to achieve fantastic things. All right, let's go on to this last episode. The last episode, Unbowed, Unbent. Oh, this is Arya. Cleaning dead. I saw somebody comment, they're like, dog, I wouldn't be saying much if I were cleaning dead bodies either. Very true. Very true. I'm still a bit confused about this place. Like, what happens here? Where do they learn the part where they can change their face and do all this, like, Assassin's Creed shit? Her hair looks great. Why do people come here, drink some water out of a sick crystal cup and die? I remember she asked last time, like, what do we do with the bodies? And they didn't answer that. They just come in and take them, I guess. See, I wonder what the time frame is. How long has she been here for? They leave the door open when they wanted to go to the next stage, right? Because you can't just say, hey, come with us. Oh, shit in my pants.
Get back to work.
No.
God, why is this lady so
I've been here for weeks.
hateful?
I'm not scrubbing one more corpse until you tell me why I'm doing it.
You will know why.
When?
When it's time, not before.
So mysterious.
When do I get to play the game?
Game?
The game. The game of faces?
Oh, that's just what I told him. So I can whip you.
I didn't even know I was playing.
Who are you?
No one.
Get back to work.
Well, who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
I'm from Westeros. Just like you. Daughter of a lord, just like you. Except I was an only child, heir to his fortune. My mother died. My father remarried, and his new wife gave birth to a girl. My stepmother didn't want any rivals for her precious daughter, so she tried to kill me with poison.
Damn.
I found out. Sought help from the faceless men. And my father was widowed again.
Goodness.
I've been serving them ever since. Was that true or a lie?
You tricked me.
Did you believe every word I said?
Yeah. You thought that up so quick if that was a lie.
Get back to work.
Damn, that was mad impressive.
Who are you?
You're doing this now?
Who are you?
Arya,
And where did you come from?
Westeros. My family home is Winterfell. I'm the youngest daughter of a great lord, Eddard Stark. He died in battle.
A lie.
After he was executed, I fled the capital. Had to kill a stable boy. Drove my sword through his back.
Belly.
I stabbed him in the gut. I tried to find my mother and brother, but I never did. They were murdered by Walder Frey. An outlaw kidnapped me, a man called Polliver. A man called the Hound.
Why lie like that?
He tried to sell me but was wounded in a fight. He begged me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I left him in the mountains to die. I wanted him to suffer. I hated him. I hated him. That's not a lie.
Damn!
A girl lies.
Because she actually had a little bit of feeling for him.
Does she
by the
truly
end of
want
it.
to be no one?
Yes.
Oh my god, man.
I'm not playing this stupid game anymore.
We never stop playing.
Man, that was rough. Ah, how quick does it spread?
So, those villagers we were supposed to find. We can't live on berries and roots.
I can.
You're not hungry.
Of course I'm
He's
hungry.
used to it.
You're an awful traveling companion. Do you know that? Possibly the least charming man I've ever met.
I'm not your traveling companion.
We are traveling together, in each other's company. Therefore,
Do you ever shut up?
This is so
from
funny.
King's Landing to Pentos in a crate, without ever saying a word.
Why?
Never occurred to you to ask why until now? You never wondered why Tyrion Lannister decided to visit a brothel in Volantis?
I'm sure you visited many brothels in many cities.
Volantis is so far, though.
I killed my father. He wanted to execute me for a crime I didn't commit.
And he slept with...
fucking the woman I loved.
Yep. Good, I'm glad he included that detail.
As miserable as you are, Mormont, at least your father was a good man.
What do you know about my father?
I met him. I visited the wall.
Yes.
When I asked him about his men, he knew all the stories, every one of them. He actually cared about the people under his command. How do they put it in the Watch? We shall never see his like again.
What?
Oh. You didn't know.
Oh, he didn't know that he died?
I'm sorry.
That's
I am.
awful. He probably thought he could go back and redeem himself to him.
I only know what I heard.
How?
He was leading
Oh,
an expedition beyond the wall. There was a mutiny. He was murdered by his own men.
yeah, but they were fucksticks. Oh, that's actually must be so awful for Jorah.
We better keep moving.
Hmm. So there's a lot of a lot of emotional development for a lot of characters this season. A lot of people changing a lot. Is that a little girl? Ah. She's gonna drink the demon water. Why do people come here? That's what I don't get.
Valamagulis.
Valadaharis.
I have nowhere else to go. I've taken her to every healer in Bravos. I've spent every penny I had.
That's awful.
She suffers every day of her life. I just want it to end.
Okay. Aw, this poor little girl.
I know. Don't be afraid. I used to be like you. I was sick. I was dying. But my father never gave up on me.
Is she lying
He
or she
loved me
telling the truth?
more than anything in the world, just like your father loves you. So he brought me here.
It's a lie.
My father prayed to the many-faced God. And I drank the water from his fountain. It healed me. I've devoted my life to him now. You don't want to hurt anymore. Drink.
The dad should probably not watch this. Oh, he's watching. Is this like the next stage? Because she like told a lie, right? She became someone else. The door's open. That means it's time to follow. We get to see where the bodies go. Joke's on me, it's just a giant soup. And this place is really big. And they have a lot of people working here, serving here. Are those heads? Oh my goodness, that's creepy as fuck. Ugh. This is like giving vibes about it.
Ready to give up her ears, her nose, her tongue.
Wait.
Her hopes and dreams, her loves and hates, all that makes a girl who she is.
Oh, the eyes aren't going to open, are they?
Forever.
Bites her
No.
finger.
A girl is not ready to become no one. But she's ready to become someone else.
It gives mad Avatar The Last Airbender vibes. You know, the villain who steals people's faces and could like change, and like that's the childhood traumatizer for everyone who ever watched it. That's what this feels like to me. Back to these two
As I
again.
recall, the Mormonts fought against the Targaryens during Robert's Rebellion.
You believe in anything?
I believe in lots of things.
Something greater than ourselves, I mean. The gods, destiny. You believe there's a plan for this world?
No.
Neither did I. I was a cynic, just like you.
Mm.
Then I saw a girl step
Walk
into
from
a
the
great
fire.
with 3 stone
Yeah!
arms. When the fire burned out, I thought I'd find her blackened bones. Instead, I saw her, Daenerys, alive and unhurt, holding her baby dragons. Have you ever heard baby dragons singing?
It's terrifying.
It's hard to be a cynic after that.
Doesn't mean she's going to be a great queen.
No, it doesn't.
She is pretty good when Jorah's
Targaryens are
there.
famously insane. What if she conquers the world? Then what? 1,000 years of peace and prosperity?
First, we have to conquer the world.
We? All right, let's assume your dreams come true. She's ecstatic when you bring her this enemy dwarf. She hacks off my head and restores your position. You command her armies sail to Westeros, defeat all your enemies, and watch her climb those steps and sit on the Iron Throne. Hurrah, long live the Queen. Then what?
Then she rules.
So a woman who has not spent a single day of her adult life in Westeros becomes the ruler of Westeros? That's justice?
She's the rightful heir.
Why? Because her father, who burned living men for amusement, was the king?
It's a slave ship.
Why are they anchored?
It probably came ashore.
Water.
A slave ship. Is this our pirate friend or no? I don't... Damn! I don't think so.
Got a lot of fight in you, huh?
Damn! I can't believe you two got caught that quick.
Salt mines? Yeah. That? Our galley slave. He looks strong enough.
What about the dwarf?
Worthless. Cut his throat.
Wait! Let's discuss this.
And then chop off his cock. We'll sell it for a fortune. The dwarf's cock has magic powers.
Wait! You can't just hand a dried cock to a merchant and expect him to pay for it. He has to know it came from a dwarf. And how could he know? Unless he sees the dwarf.
It will be a dwarf-sized cock.
Guess again.
Yeah, monster. I'll back him up. What?
The dwarf lives until we find a cock merchant.
Yeah, this has gone bad really fast.
Queen Daenerys has outlawed slavery. We're bound for Volantis, not Slaver's Bay. Besides, she reopened the fighting pits. I've never heard of free men fighting in the pits.
The fighting pits in Marine. You're in luck then. You're about to be rich. You are looking at one of the great warriors in the Seven Kingdoms.
He's a good negotiator.
Him?
He got to be 60 years old.
Oh, sure, he's a bit long in the tooth, bit withered.
Been in the sun too long. We can all see that.
But he is a veteran of 100 battles. They wrote songs about him.
He's spitting.
That true?
He won the tournament at Lannisport, unseating Sir Jaime Lannister himself. The Kingslayer.
Jousting. You're talking about jousting. A fancy game for fancy lads. The men who fight in the pits of Marine will swallow him whole.
You killed a Dothraki blood rider in single combat.
Oh. Well, we're going to become gladiators?
Liar.
It's no lie. His name was Quotho.
Maximus?
Blood rider to Khal Drogo. Take me to Slaver's Bay. Put a sword in my hand. I'll prove my worth.
All right, maybe we're going to get out there and get to be like, are you not entertained? It's going to be sick. Oh, Littlefinger in the capital, and he sees that the cult is now taken over.
Lancel Lannister.
You raided my fucking
We
thing.
abandoned our family names.
It's quite a family to abandon.
The city has changed since you were here last.
I hate
Flooded
this.
the gutters with wine, smashed the false idols, and set the godless on the run.
Well done.
Get your hands off me, boy.
I'm here on urgent business for the Queen, Mother. Should I send word that I'll be delayed?
Step carefully, Lord Baelish. You'll find there's little tolerance for flesh peddlers in the new King's Landing.
We both peddle fantasies, Brother Lancel. Mine just happened to be entertaining.
What, you threatening me, dog, but you're not going through with the threats right now? Well, if you're going to do something to him, what stopped you from doing it right then and there?
Do you think it's wise, Your Grace, arresting the heir to Highgarden?
The Faith arrested the heir to Highgarden.
Of course. And the Faith were armed on your orders.
The King's orders. Is the King to blame for Sir Loras's perversion?
House Tyrell won't tolerate this insult.
House Tyrell won't tolerate it. I'm the insulted party, Lord Baelish. Sir Loras was promised to me. Instead, he chose the company of boys.
One's
All
chosen
right.
companion is a curious thing.
Damn, that's a little bit of spice.
Liza Arryn, for instance. A thoroughly repellent woman. Forgive me. I know you're still in mourning.
Lysa was a good woman. A kind woman.
She was neither of those things, we both know it. Still, I pity her son. How fortunate the young Lord of the Vale has a new father to counsel him.
I know how hard it can be to lose both your parents at such a young age.
If war comes to Westeros, will the Knights of the Vale fight for their king?
Young Lord Robin heeds my advice. And I have always counseled loyalty to the throne.
Good.
Is that why you brought me here?
If there's nothing else.
There is another
I
matter, Your Grace.
came all this way for that.
Legend I couldn't trust the words to a raven. You once charged me with finding Arya Stark. To my shame, I failed you. But I have found Sansa Stark. Alive and well, and home again. Living at Winterfell.
That's not possible.
My sources are well placed.
Why are
They
you
tell me
dobbing
Roose
her in
Bolton
now?
plans to marry her to his son, Ramsay. A bastard recently legitimized by King Tommen.
Roose Bolton is Warden of the North by the grace of my father.
Indeed.
He's trying to
His reward for
backstab
stabbing
him.
his own king in the heart.
We were fools to trust a turncloak.
Marrying his son to the last of the Starks gives him more legitimacy in the north than an alliance with a hated southern house.
I will skin him and his bastard like that wretch on their bloody sigil.
I would counsel patience, Your Grace.
Patience! Sansa helped murder my son. Roose Bolton is a traitor.
Stannis Baratheon was also a traitor, marching with his army on Winterfell. Let Stannis and Roose battle. Let the enemies of the throne slaughter each other, and when they're done, seize Winterfell
That's
from
smart.
whichever thief survives.
Winterfell is 1,000 miles away from here. The weather has already begun to turn.
That is why it is critical to strike soon, while the victor still licks his wounds.
But, oh, wait.
Surely your Uncle Kevin could muster a force.
My Uncle Kevin has all the courage of a kitchen mouse.
Sir Jaime, then.
Jamie's away on a sensitive diplomatic mission. I have no idea when he'll be back.
Perhaps I can help. The Knights of the Vale are some of the best fighters in Westeros, trained to battle in the ice and the snow.
Forgive me, Lord Baelish. You have a reputation as a moneylender and a brothel keeper, not a military man.
You wouldn't risk a single Lannister soldier or a single coin from the royal treasury. What do you have to lose? A brothel keeper?
And if you succeed?
Name me Warden of the North.
So that was his play.
I'll speak to the king this evening. Have him issue a royal decree.
I'll not rest until the lion flies over Winterfell.
And I'll know you're a man of your word when I see Sansa Stark's head on a spike.
As I said,
damn,
I live to serve.
Well, see, well, I guess that kind of answered it then, because I was going to say, like, what Cersei's eventually was going to see Bolton's and be like, hey, can't believe you shouting you're housing Sansa, and he'd be like, well, Littlefinger brought him here. And then that whole play is unraveled. But I guess he's counting on the whole thing being wrapped up without Cersei ever having an interaction with them, I guess.
What if he says no?
Is this the princess?
I've waited long enough. I want you to be my wife. Now.
They look so young still.
Do you want to marry me because our families arranged it? Or do you...
Oh, they've actually, like, fallen in love here.
We can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You know why not. Someone will see.
You are going to be my wife. I am going to be your husband. We're allowed to walk through the gardens together.
How many other girls have you walked through these gardens?
I like the way your eyes go squinty when you're jealous.
They do not go squinty, and you didn't answer the question.
They make a lovely couple. A Lannister and a Martell. They have no idea how dangerous that is.
Yeah, they actually are a
I
nice
must
couple,
protect
though.
them.
Yes, my prince.
You haven't had to use that axe of yours in a long time. I hope you remember how.
I remember how.
Against these sand snakes? Ah, Jaime and Bronn. Alright, they got the fits now in the horses.
Punishment's blade, it was made of black steel, and its kiss was a terrible thing.
How long have they been traveling for now? Several days?
In a voice that was sweet as a
All right,
peach.
that's enough.
I'm coming to the best part.
Trying to blend in. Don't want everyone in Dawn to hear your accent.
This song really is all about the ending.
We can wait. There.
Oh no, just
That's the water gardens.
Once we've got
merchants.
the princess, then what?
I like to improvise.
That explains the golden hand.
Yeah, this is a bad plan. I would barely even call it a plan. This city, though, Dawn, it's so pretty. It looks so cool. The
Unbowed,
infrastructure, architecture.
unbent, unbroken. For Oberyn. For Oberyn.
I feel like this is meant to be cool, these guys, but I just can't see them as being cool. I don't know if it's just the casting. Or what, I don't know what I can't explain, I'm just trying to voice my thoughts. You're not inconspicuous. Either of you.
Well, she's made herself at home.
Yeah, leave her. Don't leave her, but...
Marcella?
Uncle Jamie? I don't understand. What are you doing here?
Let's speak in private.
I am Tristan Martel.
Tristan is my intended.
Excellent. Good to meet you.
We weren't expecting you, Lord Jamie.
Why don't you let them have some time alone, son?
Uh-oh.
Let's not do something stupid. That was something stupid. We have to go, Marcella, now.
You hurt him!
He'll be fine, I promise, but we have to.
Indiana Jones up in here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Guards! Where are the guards? Alright, I don't know who is directing these fight sequences the last couple episodes. They just feel very Power Ranger. I can't explain it. Going from like some of the best fight sequences I've seen. Come on, Bron. It's essentially a 3v1. Damn.
You're coming
Where?
with me. I don't
Where's the
I wasn't
guards?
asking.
Drop your weapons.
Oh my god, bro's just standing there watching. Ugh.
I am Obara San, daughter of Oberyn Martell.
We don't give a
I fight
fuck.
for Dorne. Who do you fight for?
Drop your weapons.
And they just, one of them happens to get away with the princess.
When you were whole, it would have been a good fight.
You fight pretty good for a little girl.
I don't need to say much. But you're just plotting under here, brooding? All the guards finally came. Thank goodness for that. Oh, yes!
Smell the shit from 5 miles away. Well, why have we stopped? Go on!
I love her. Where is she going?
Rumors and gossip. That's all they've got.
She's back in the capital!
If they arrested all the pillow biters in King's Landing, there'd be no room left in the dungeons for anyone else.
That's crazy.
Him and Renly. Renly Baratheon shagged half the stable boys in the 7 Kingdoms. Everyone knew. No one cared.
He was the king's brother.
And Loras is the queen's brother. No, 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 no. This is unacceptable.
Facts. Let's go, Grandma.
She wants to drag our name through the dirt. Put us in our place. Get some rest, dear. You look appalling. And let me deal with Cersei Lannister.
Yo, I'm so glad she's back.
Your Grace, I have traveled a long way.
You must be exhausted.
Put the pen down, dear. We both know you're not writing anything.
Ah, yes, the famously tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
She's doing
And
Tywin's
famous tart,
move.
Queen Cersei.
Beg your pardon?
I know you're behind this absurd incarceration of my grandson.
If you apologize for that comment, perhaps
You'll get your apology. When I get Loras.
I was as shocked as anyone when the Faith arrested Sir Loras. I have no love for these fanatics. But what can a Queen Mother do?
We're not
Has
idiots.
the Crown suddenly stopped needing the troops' gold and wheat my house supplies?
I can assure you, our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
As I said, I didn't imprison anyone. As for your veiled threats,
What veil?
the Lannister-Tyrell alliance brought peace to a war-torn country. Do you really want to see the Seven Kingdoms slide back into warfare?
Yeah, if it means you get chopped up.
I didn't trust your father. I didn't particularly like him, but I respected him. He was no fool. He understood that sometimes we must work with our rivals rather than destroy them.
House Lannister has no rival. The High Septon has called for an inquest, not a trial. Just a small hearing to determine whether the charges against Loras have merit, which I'm sure they don't. Loras will be freed. Our happy alliance will continue. And we'll forget this unfortunate conversation ever happened. Good day, Lady Olenna.
Man, the stuff going on in King's Landing is rough. I don't know how I feel about the cult thing.
You are aware of the rumors concerning you and Renly?
I don't pay attention to rumors.
You were said to be despondent when he died. Witnesses state that you refused to leave his bedside, even as Stannis' army closed in.
He was my friend. He was my king.
Wasn't Joffrey your king? He was anointed by the Seven, not Renly.
He wasn't my friend,
I was wrong
though.
to support Renly's claim. I know that. But I was forgiven by Joffrey. I fought for him at the Battle of Blackwater.
Wearing Renly's armor.
Why does it matter what I wore?
Do you deny all the charges against you? Fornication, buggery, blasphemy?
Of course I deny them.
You never lay with Renly Baratheon?
Never.
Nor any other man?
Never.
That will be all, Sir Loras.
All right, good.
Well,
they've got
I think
these
that's quite enough of
arm
that.
nerds in here.
Calls Queen Marjorie forward.
You call me forward?
Yes, we have some questions for you.
I am the queen.
You are. And according to the law of the Seven, neither kings nor queens are exempt from testimony at a holy inquest.
I don't know why this is triggering me so much. There's no way this is going to end well. They need to snuff this out.
How do you respond to these charges against your brother?
They are lies.
All of them?
All of them.
Queen Marjorie, in the presence of the gods, do you swear that your brother is innocent of these charges against him? To the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I swear it.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Okay. What, they got this? Fuck?
Do you know this man?
Yes.
Is he about to
Very
snitch on us?
He is Sir Loras Tyrell at a high garden.
How did you come to meet?
I squired for him. He took a liking to me. He summoned me to his chamber the first day we met.
And what occurred in his chamber?
But it's just his
We
voice versus his.
engaged in intimate relations.
You lay with him?
That night and many others.
Liar. He's a liar.
Is there anyone else who can support your claim?
Yes. Yes, Queen Marjorie. She walked in on us once, not long ago. She didn't seem surprised.
This testimony is an insult to a great house. Why should the faithful or anyone else take the word of a squire over the heir to Highgarden?
He has a birthmark, Your Grace. Quite high on his thigh.
Why is this guy
and roughly the shape of dawn.
snitching on us?
What are you doing?
Let's get our fucking army in
The
here,
faith is
bro.
satisfied there is enough evidence to bring a formal trial for Sir Loras and Queen Marjorie.
What?
Bearing false witness before the gods is as grave a sin as any, my lady. Take her.
No. Tommen! Tommen!
Tommen!
You can't do this. I am the queen. Tommen!
Don't let him take the baddie away!
I am your queen. How dare you? Take your hands off me. Tommen!
This is so dumb! What? I hate this. This fuck. Ugh. Why are we letting them have so much control? That little fucking snake. You know what happens to snitches? Oh no.
What do you want?
Lord Ramsay sent me to draw your bath, my lady. Oh, you want
She's gonna
to be
fill it
clean
with
and fresh for your new husband, don't you?
fucking acid or something. Something. I don't trust her to be this close.
Beautiful. But you need to keep him happy. Ramsay gets bored easily. You don't want to end up like
Oh, is that all the dye coming out?
the others.
What others?
I shouldn't gossip. It's good to see the red again. No point hiding anymore.
What others?
Let's see, there was Kira, the blacksmith's daughter. She was tall like you, lovely figure. But she talked and talked and talked, and Ramsay grew tired of that. Then there was Violet. Oh, she had gorgeous blonde hair, but she got pregnant. And well, that was boring. Then Tansy. Such a sweet girl. Of course, sweet girls get a bit dull after a while, don't they? Ramsay let me come with him on that hunt.
Hunt?
Oh, she's spilling a lot of secrets.
Have you ever seen a body after the dogs have been at it? Not so pretty.
That's what she wants to happen to you.
Oh, it's your wedding day. Why am I talking about such things?
What was your name again?
Miranda.
And how long have you loved him, Miranda?
Ooh, is she clever?
Did you imagine that he would be with you forever? Is that it? And I came along and ruined it.
Oh, she spit it!
I'm Sansa Stark of Winterfell. This is my home, and you can't frighten me.
Get out!
Are you done with your bath, my lady?
Go, I can finish on my own.
Ugh. Point, Sansa. Dong. That was so good. Let's go, Sansa. I'm here for this bad bitch era. God, just everywhere she goes, man. Anarchy. Oh my God, she actually looks glorious in that.
Yes?
Is this the wedding right now? This is so cruel, doing this with him.
I've come to escort you to the Godswood, my lady.
For both of them.
If you please, my lady, will you take my arm?
No.
Lord Ramsay, he said I'm to take your arm.
I'm not touching you.
Please. He'll punish me.
You think I care what he does to you?
God, they're both doing such a good job. Oh, another wedding, bro. What's gonna happen at this one? Can we once just have two people that I love have a really nice wedding and they live happily ever after? Probably not. Sam and Gilly? That would be nice. Wow. If this wasn't awful people, this would be beautiful. What beautiful scenery. Is this... We're seeing Ned down here, I think.
Who comes before the old gods this night?
She's been at every wedding without a family either.
Of the house Stark comes here to be wed. A woman grown, true-born and noble. She comes to beg the blessings of the gods. Who comes to claim her?
Ramsay of House Bolton, heir to the Dreadfort and Winterfell.
She's so upset.
Who gives her?
Look at him, he's bricked up just looking at Reek.
Theon of House Greyjoy. Who was he? Who was her father's ward?
He called himself
Lady
Theon.
Sanderson.
Did Ramsay tell him to
Protect
say
this
that?
man.
God, if looks could kill. Her and Shay tied for first.
They take this man.
Ugh, look at that fucking grin. He does it so well.
Are you pleased, my lady?
He's just so terrifying to look at.
I want you to be happy. My father said you're still a virgin.
Why are you bringing that up?
Yes.
Why? Why are you still a virgin? Afraid of dwarves?
Lord Tyrion was kind. He was gentle.
Oh no.
He never touched me.
You're not lying to me.
No, my lord.
Look,
Lying to your husband on his wedding night. That would be a bad way to start a marriage.
Theon knows how he acts when like what he says when he's being fucked up.
We're man and wife now. We should be honest with each other. Don't you think?
Yes.
They have to now like lay together, right? On the marriage night, but
Take off your clothes.
oh, so he's gonna absolutely want to do that.
Oh, no. You stay here, Reek. You watch.
What? See how Theon went to go straight away.
Do I need to ask a second time? I hate asking a second time.
This shit was so stressful. This is awful. This music is making it way worse as well.
Reek, I told you to watch. You've known Sansa since she was a girl.
Ah!
Now watch her become a woman.
Yuck! This is awful. I don't want to see this. This is awful. It's actually making me like sick. Show, man. That's so fucking awful. All three of those, actor/actress, that scene is awful, but they did such a good job all playing their characters and making you feel every emotion in that scene. That was ridiculous. There's so much bad stuff happening everywhere, but like real bad stuff. Like obviously stuff with Dany sucks. The stuff with Jon is cool. What they're doing. So obviously some turmoil with Stannis is on some boss shit. The stuff here with Sansa is the worst. By far, that's fucking dreadful. The stuff in the capital is fucking silly. I don't know, that triggers me so much what's happening there with the religion people and stuff. That scene with Sansa was awful at the end there. I didn't want to see that. Like, very well done and make you, like, I feel awful. But it was like, you know what I'm trying to say. I really didn't think, like, is this worse than Joffrey? I don't know. You can't compare fucking atrocities. But it's like, I never thought it was going to get to be this bad again for Sansa. Fuck, man. It's just giant fucking L after L for her. Catastrophic L after catastrophic L of situation. And Littlefinger, this is what you did where you put her. That's crazy. We need Brienne and Pod the Rod to come storming in, chop off Ramsay's PP and save her. That is honestly what I want to see. But look, this show is still phenomenal. Down to the point, it is always phenomenal and it just always has me so stressed. And I feel so weird after finishing on that scene. Now, and now recovering my thoughts. But look, if I did miss anything, please, please, please let me know in the comments. I always love getting to nerd out with you guys down there. And I am so, so grateful that you took the time to watch along with me. So I really hope you have the most amazing rest of your day. And I will see you all in the next video. All right, legends. Peace.